have you ever run into that situation? You know, you've got this great setup at home, multiple consoles, maybe a streaming box, a PC, and you want to get different stuff from those onto different screens, maybe in different rooms, like the living room TV gets one feed, the projector gets another, and often those screens are pretty far from a gear, right? Makes cabling just, well, a nightmare. Well, today we're doing a deep dive into some tech that's really built to tackle exactly that challenge. It's the WolfPack 4K 60 Hz 8x8 4.4.4 18 Gbps HDMI Matrix Switch over CAT6.
Yeah, mouthful.
It is.
But basically, a matrix switch like this, think of it as your AV command center. It's not just splitting signals. It's more like an intelligent traffic controller for everything. This WolfPack one lets you take, say, 8 different HDMI sources. Could be anything, PlayStation, media server, Blu-ray, and send them to any combination of up to 16 displays.
16 from 8 inputs.
Yeah, 16 simultaneously. It's clever. You get 8 standard HDMI outs, plus it mirrors each of those to a CAT cable output for, reaching further displays.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive then. Let's cut through the numbers, the acronyms, figure out what this stuff actually means for you, the viewer, the user, and see why this WolfPack switch is, well, potentially a game changer. If you need high-quality video and audio, like everywhere, seamlessly. All right, so that core idea first. You've got, say, 8 different media players, PCs, whatever, and you want total freedom. Show anything from any of those on any screen in any room, all at once if you need to. This is the box that lets you do that, basically. No more swapping cables around.
Exactly. That 8x8 part is key to the flexibility. 8 HDMI inputs for your gear, then 8 HDMI outputs for screens nearby, maybe in the same rack or room. But the real kicker for bigger places is the mirrored CCAT ports. Each HDMI out gets a matching CAT.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you could have a TV in the living room and a projector downstairs. Send the same thing to both or completely different things. It gives you effectively 16 possible display connections.
16. Wow.
It's perfect for like big smart homes or even commercial stuff, sports bars, conference rooms, you name it.
It's that routing flexibility that's really impressive. It's not just splitting, it's true switching, like you're conducting it all. Okay, now let's get into the picture quality. The name itself, it throws a lot at you. 4K, 60 Hz, 4.4.4, 18 Gbps. For someone who just wants, an amazing picture, what does that actually mean?
It means basically an uncompromised picture. Let's break that down. 4K, 2K at 60 Hz. That's Ultra HD resolution, but it's 60 frames per second. So super sharp details and really smooth motion. Crucial for gaming, sports, anything fast moving.
Right, no genre.
Exactly. Then you've got 4.4.4 color space, OUV 4.4.4. Now this is where it gets really interesting for picture purists. See, a lot of gear uses color compression like 4.2.0 or 4.2.2, saves bandwidth.
Yeah, you see that listed sometimes.
Right. But it means it's actually discarding some color information. It can make things look a bit less vibrant, especially text or graphics. 4.4.4 means 0 color compression, none. You get the absolute most pristine, accurate color. Exactly what the source sent. For pros doing video work or just, serious movie fans, it's kind of the gold standard. Maintains that perfect image integrity.
So 4K is getting common now, but that 18 Gbps bandwidth, why is that so vital? Is it just future-proofing or is it needed right now for that quality?
Oh, it's needed right now for that quality. Both, maybe, but mostly maintaining quality. 18 Gbps, think of it like the width of the pipe. You need that much bandwidth, that big a pipe, to push through that uncompressed 4K, 60 Hz, and 4.4.4 signal without choking.
Okay, like a data highway.
Exactly. Without it, you'd have to compromise somewhere.
Right.
Lower frame rate, drop the color to 4.2.2 or 4.2.0. So the 18 Gbps guarantees that your signal stays pure exactly as intended. Especially important for high refresh gaming or detailed work. And for color depth, it handles 8-bit for that top-tier 4K 60, 4.4.4.
Yeah.
But it can also do 8, 10, or even 12-bit for 1080p, or the slightly compressed 4K modes like 4.2.2 or 4.2.0.
And it's not just resolution and color accuracy, is it? It's got the latest dynamic range stuff, too.
Oh, absolutely. Full support for HDR. That's HDR10, HDR10 plus TAC-IPAR, Dolby Vision, HLG, all the major formats.
So you get those really bright highlights in deep black.
Precisely. Vibrant colors, amazing contrast, really lifelike images on displays that support it. It completes the picture
Yeah.
And crucially, HDCP 2.2 and older versions are supported high bandwidth digital content protection.
Right, the copy protection stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without that, your 4K Blu-rays or Netflix streams might just give you a black screen.
Yeah.
So HDCP 2.2 compliance is absolutely essential. No handshake issues.
Makes sense. You need the whole package. Great picture, great sound. What of the audio side? What does this Matrix do there?
It's just as comprehensive on the audio front, full pass-through. It supports up to 7.1 channel HD audio. So again, no compromises. That includes the uncompressed formats, LPCM 2.0, 2.1, all the way up to 7.1. That's key for like studio quality sound.
Okay.
And it also handles all the big compressed HD audio formats.
Yeah.
Dolby Digital, Dolby True HD, Dolby Digital plus DD, plus DTS,
Yep.
DTS HD Master Audio, DTS HD HRA, and even the newer DTS:X object-based audio.
So pretty much anything you throw at it.
Pretty much anything. Whatever your source outputs, this matrix passes it through faithfully. So the sound matches the stunning video. You get that fully immersive experience everywhere you've got a screen connected.
That sounds fantastic for the main room, but like we said at the start, getting signals to other rooms is often the biggest pain point. That's where the over CAT6 part comes in. How does that work, and why is it such a big deal?
Right. This tackles that messy cable problem head on. Those mirrored CS outputs are, honestly, a lifesaver for long runs. They let you send the full HDMI signal, all that 4K 60, 4.4.4 goodness, up to 230 feet. That's 70 meters.
Wow, 230 feet is a long way.
It is. And you do it using just a single CAT6 cable, which is, thinner, cheaper, and much easier to run through walls than long HDMI cables.
Yeah, HDMI gets thick and expensive fast over distance.
Exactly, and prone to signal dropping off.
Yeah.
CAT6 is way more reliable and cost-effective for hitting those remote displays across a big house or office.
Okay, huge practical plus there. So signal goes over CT6, and you need a little box at the TV end to change it back to HDMI.
You do, yeah. Each CE output needs a dedicated CT receiver at the display end. Converts back to standard HDMI for the TV or projector.
Okay.
But here's another neat feature that simplifies things. 12V POC, power over cable.
Ah, so the receiver gets power through the network cable?
Precisely. The main matrix unit sends power down the CT6 cable to the receiver, which means you don't need a separate power adapter for each receiver plugged in behind the TV.
Oh, that's brilliant. Less clutter.
Definitely. Fewer power bricks needed, cleaner install. It's about making a complex system feel a bit more elegant to set up.
Okay, so you've got this powerful beast managing all these signals. How do you actually control the thing? Is it super complicated?
No, actually, they give you a lot of options, catering to different needs. You've got simple front panel buttons if you're right there at the rack.
Yeah.
Quick and easy switching. There's an IR remote included for, couch potato convenient.
Standard stuff.
Right. But then for more advanced setups, it has RS-232 serial control, LAN control over your network, and even a Web GUI. So you can log in through a browser on your computer or tablet and manage everything.
So it can integrate into smart home systems.
Absolutely. RS-232 and LAN control mean it plays nice with systems like Control4, Crestron, Savant, all the major ones. Plus, there's a clever one-way IR matrix function built in.
What does that do?
It lets you control your source device, like your Blu-ray player, that's hidden away in a closet from the room where the TV is. You just point your Blu-ray player's normal remote at the little CAT receiver by the TV, and the signal gets sent back through the CAT cable to the matrix, then out to the source.
Oh, that is handy. Very useful.
Yeah. And it also supports advanced EDID management that helps sort out compatibility issues between different sources and displays, prevents those annoying no-signal problems. And it has CEC control, too, for simpler commands between connected devices, like turning things on or off together.
So lots of control, but seems pretty flexible depending on how complex you want to get.
Exactly. Basic use is easy, but the power is there for full integration.
Okay, let's picture the actual hardware. What's the matrix unit itself like, and the receivers? Sounds like pro-level gear.
It definitely feels pro-level. The main matrix unit is a solid black metal box, standard rack-mountable size. It's about 17 inches wide, just under 10 inches deep, and 1.75 inches high. That's 1U rack height. Weighs about 7 pounds. Built sturdy.
Okay. And the receivers?
The receivers are tiny, really compact, like 2.4 inches wide, maybe 3.5 inches deep, less than an inch thick, very lightweight, about 1/3 of a pound, easy to tuck away behind a TV.
Nice. And in connectivity-wise, just to recap.
On the matrix. 8 HDMI inputs, type A, 8 HDMI outputs, type A, and those 8 RJ45 C-key ports. Then you have the control ports, TCP/IP network port, RS-232, IR input, IR output, Power-wise, it takes standard AC wall power, 100-240V, and uses an external DC 12V5A adapter. Max power draw is around 50 watts. And it's designed for typical indoor environments, operating from 0 to 40 degrees Celsius. It also has good ESD protection, built-in electrostatic discharge, rated for 8 POV air gap or KV contact. Helps protect it from static shocks.
Right, suggests robust design. Okay, that $7,750 price point definitely signals this is for serious home theaters or commercial installs, not your average consumer box.
No, it's definitely an investment for people who need that level of performance, reliability, and flexibility across multiple zones.
And good to know the brand. WolfPack, it's a trademark of HDTV Supply, Inc. They've been around 24 years, apparently. That adds some confidence knowing they have history in this space.
Yeah, longevity matters in tech.
Yes.
Suggests they know what they're doing.
Okay, so wrapping this deep dive up, what's the big takeaway here? What does this WolfPack Matrix really mean for someone looking at advanced AV distribution?
Well, I think this deep dive shows it's way more than just specs on a page, right? The WolfPack 8x8 is really a complete solution. It brings together that top-tier video 4K, 60 hertz, that crucial 4.4.4 color with fully immersive audio, and gives you that incredible reach using CAT6, all manageable in multiple ways. It's about taking back control over where your signals go without sacrificing quality, ensuring you get that premium experience on every single screen. It really just solves those headaches of complex multi-room setups.
Yeah, it sounds like a really potent combination of sheer power and fine-grained control for your whole media world. Okay, here's something to think about, maybe a bit further out. When you have systems like this, capable of sending any super high-quality source to any display anywhere flawlessly, what does that enable next? Could this kind of robust distribution pave the way for, I don't know, totally new kinds of interactive entertainment? Or maybe more dynamic, collaborative workspaces, even public displays that adapt instantly? What possibilities really open up when routing high-fidelity AV becomes this easy? Something to chew on.